Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm Brendan Lee. In this video, I want to talk to you about something I've been considering. Thanks for showing up. Now, have you ever had that feeling where it's like you're a certain way and then you really don't like the way that you are, so then you try to change the way that you are? Probably many people have had this feeling. Now, I was taking a look at this in this domain of my experience, in this area, where I wasn't satisfied with, say, myself. And, when I was a kid, the story I have, so we can start with the story, right? It's like a feeling sense of something like, I remember a time when I was younger and I was like, I felt so free. I was a kid. I had no worries. And then something happened. And then I lost something. And then I've spent a lot of time trying to get something back. So it's like I'm tracking so far. Now, can you relate to any of this? Probably, I imagine so. Or something like this anyway. And then so my experience becomes one of being older and then trying to regain something that I say I lost. And or trying to fix myself because I am not right, worthy, capable. I mean, that's a word we throw around here a bunch. Worthy or not worthwhile or some such like that, right? So there's something wrong with me, so I need to fix it, right? That's what you do when something is wrong. You fix it. So then my experience becomes one of trying to fix myself, trying to get something back which I say I lost. Now, here's the consideration. So I was taking a look at that, and it occurred to me, okay, after years and years and years and years, say, trying to fix myself, I was like, wait a minute, there's something that I actually haven't tried, and or maybe you haven't tried this, which is, have you ever thought of trying to flat out accept the way things are? In all of the years of fixing, have you ever tried to just fully accept things as they are? I mean, maybe I'm stupid. Okay, I'm smart in the areas I'm smart. I'm stupid in the areas I'm stupid. Stupid in this case is just, whoopsie, made a mistake, right? All the years of fixing, have you ever tried to fully accept the way that you are? Now I can hear the complaints right now. Here's what I imagine the complaints are. Yeah, but if I accept it, it's some yeah, but bullshit. Yeah, but. Yeah, YBB. I don't know. Yeah, but bullshit. I'm just making that up. See? Yeah, but if I accept it, I can't change it. That's the main one. That's basically the main thing. If I accept the way things are, why would I change it? If you take a look, if this is the case for you. Now, if this is not the case for you, then good. Just enjoy the video. I'm speaking to people who maybe this is the case for, and or maybe you want to investigate it. That's the whole point of the video, is to investigate this thing. Remember, I said it's a consideration. You're trying to fix it. Okay, so, yeah, but if I don't, going back to where I was, if I fully accept it, why would I want to try to fix it? Well, have you noticed that you're trying to fix it? Has that worked so far? Like, has it really worked? Are you actually fixed, healed, complete, finished, done, any of that? How many years has it been? Think about it. 30 years, 20 years. If you're young, you're probably trying to fix, if you have some of this stuff, a lot of people do anyway, you're probably trying to fix something from age, 3, 4. Something's wrong, so you're trying to make yourself right again. I don't know. Has it worked yet? So then you might as well try accepting yourself the way that you are. If what you've done hasn't worked already, you might as well give this a shot. See, so now why? Why would you give it a shot? Well, I'm inviting you to, but that doesn't matter. You give it a shot if you want to. It's irrelevant either way. It doesn't matter either way. So now some of the things I've noticed are so now a consideration about acceptance. I want you to take a look in your experience right now. Notice, like, say I give you the thumb, say I make a gesture with my hand, right? I give you the thumbs up. Now, you can either accept my thumbs up as there's a thumbs up, or say reject it. Now, right? Go ahead, reject my thumbs up in your mind right now. Go ahead, actually do it, because I know a thumbs up is, as far as I can tell, universally understood, probably barring some super jungle cultures that are not connected to the normal social. Like, most people understand this one. Whatever culture you're from, you got a thumbs up. Generally, it's a good one, so it will not be unacceptable. It will be generally accepted, but go ahead. Find this unacceptable. Reject it. No. Okay? Notice that if you really try to do that, you can start to reject that. You can have a relationship to that is no. As an act of will, you can do that. Now, go ahead and accept this one. See, that's a different, because normally, oh, no, I don't like that one. Okay, no, accept it. Fully accept this as it is. Here it is. Can you accept that as it is? Can you accept something that you generally hold as unacceptable? Can you make it acceptable? If you can, or if you can even a little bit, then notice that your experience changes to some degree. And you made that happen. Now, if acceptance and rejection are something that you can do and or have some control over, go ahead and take all that negative stuff about yourself and fully accept it the way it is. Go ahead. You can do that now. All the stuff, every single last bit of yourself that you find completely unacceptable, go ahead and accept it exactly the way it is. Let it be. What happens? Go ahead, give it a shot. Also, you're invited. Check me in the comments or hit me in the comments. Tell me what happened. Now, we only did this for like 30 seconds. Imagine if you put some time into it, maybe something will occur. All right, so that's one invitation for you. Second thing to consider, or another thing to consider about this, as I started to work with this or work in this way, I started to notice that it seems to me that if I reject something that's in my experience, I am likely to ignore it. It seems to increase its likelihood of being ignored. And if you pay attention to what ignoring something actually does, it's as if it starts to disappear from the awareness. Like things that are ignored are not seen, it seems to me. Again, I want to open this up to you out there for consideration and verification as well. It seems that rejecting something lends whatever I am rejecting to be then ignored, which is to say that I don't see it or I will not see it anymore. My attention will not fall easily in that domain because it's not a domain, it's not a place where I want to go. Whereas if I accept something to be the case, I seem to start to see it more clearly. I seem to start to notice what's there. I seem to start to make distinctions, new distinctions about what's there in fairly short order that I wasn't before. Now consider that about yourself. If there is something about you that is broken and you reject it and thus hide it from yourself, it seems to me that there's a possibility that if you work towards acceptance, you will then start to be able to see what's there. And like we say here, via Peter Ralston and myself, that you cannot become free of something, and this is from Peter, you cannot become free of something you're not conscious of. And acceptance seems to allow me to start to become aware of the thing that I'm working with, thus allowing me the power to increase my consciousness rather than ignoring it, suppressing it, hiding it, making it go away, and pretending like everything's fine. You ever pretended like everything's fine when it's not? If you've ever pretended like everything's fine when it's not, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah? So then it seems that acceptance is useful toward my efforts of becoming more conscious of what's going on with me. All right? So now you can check this out for yourself. And feel free to let me know how it goes. Shoot me an email. Write me, text me, whatever. Yeah? So let's see, is there anything else I want to say about that? Yeah, the main thing, okay, right. So then the main thing, or probably the main place where people are going to get hung up with this is you're going to see this video. The video will come across as entertainment. And then as soon as you're done watching the video, you won't do the thing that I'm asking. Now, I don't need to be asking you to. My intention here is to, as if open a doorway, that as always, if you want to make progress, or I really think that there is something there / here about acceptance that is enlivening, powerful, moving in the direction toward being more open, more free, moving in the direction of being able to see what's going on and thus become more conscious. It is in the opposite direction of ignorance. And so if you want that for yourself, you're invited to do that. If not, then don't. Or whatever. Okay, cool, thank you. All right, so that's what I have for you around acceptance. I just wanted to open that up for consideration with you, and let me know. Okay? As always, my invitations are open. If you want to get really serious, come here and do a workshop. Please check the links in the description. I've got an online forum where people ask me questions, help me generate content for you. Write me an email. I do online coaching and other stuff. All the links are in the description. I've got a free course, paid course, hire me to be an online coach, etc. All right, but if you want to get serious, come down here, do some work, do a workshop. They're very powerful and good to do. All right, so let me know what happened with that consideration, a little bit about self-acceptance and noticing what happens in your experience when you accept something versus when you don't, and taking a look. All right, so thanks very much. I'm Brendan Lee with thebrendonlee.com in support of consciousness and skill worldwide, which was founded by Peter Rawlinson. Take care. Till next time.